at Stanley Marketplace. Before Christmas, I had visited this, and it was a pop-up. They put it out there. Stanley Marketplace is an old manufacturing building. They used to make ejector seats for airplanes in World War II, for fighter jets. Well, it's now been converted into this very fun and interesting marketplace with a lot of shops, breweries, a lot of great places to eat, fantastic chocolate place, and just, a plethora of different things, including books. Well, Wax Trax for Christmas decided, hey, let's just do a pop-up out there, because they do these pop-ups. It was so popular that they've left it out there. And in fact, if a place opens up, an actual store, they'll probably put a store out, inside a Stanley Marketplace. But I'm going to tell you right now, by having it out in the middle of the aisle, of course, the gal in charge, she has to sit on a stool to kind of watch all of this. But the amount of people that they have, it's pretty incredible. Stanley Marketplace, it's a busy place. A lot of people go there. And while I was there's just so many between young and old, looking for albums and finding things. It was very interesting, and you probably saw some shots of that. I try once in a while. You don't want to show a bunch of people because they may not want to be videotaped. They might be killers or something like that. They could be running from the law. Who knows? But there were a number of things that I liked. But first, Rocky Mountain Records shows this coming weekend. So there's that. Next weekend is a record store day. So now there's that. So obviously, I'm actually trying to be smart and not blow a bunch of money, which is very weird. But I did buy this. As Ben Rankin, a.k.a. Mike, would say, good. I don't know. He does it in Australia. He has a certain way of saying God. That's pretty cool. But this, I think, is the English God. Now, there's the Australian God. There's an English God. I think there's an American group God. Everybody, there's a lot of bands named God. Everyone wants to be God. But this is Rip Raging. What the hell is that called? I can't tell. Rip, Rick, and Panic. Rip, Rick, and Panic. Okay. I don't know. I just thought I'd try it. I mean, it has a crazy looking kind of baboon going nuts on there. So that in itself is kind of scary. It's kind of it says it's an awesome UK funk punk kind of band. It's different. It's not bad. I have to listen to, I've just, barely have listened to. I've listened to each side, and I haven't sat down to really think about it, but eventually I'll show up on the Sunday morning show. But that's what I picked up. There are some expensive ones. You got the wife there. You don't go, hey, honey, I'm just dropping 100. Generally, she'd probably go, okay. But, I am trying to save money for this upcoming stuff. So yes, even I can do this. But there was a lot of really cool stuff there, and they keep supplying it. So now, for those in this area, Wax Trax does these pop-ups. They're creating another group of records for a pop-up. So this will be their just another location, kind of their fourth location. They have the new and the used. I count that as two different ones. Then there's one on Broadway. Now this at Stanley Marketplace. So yeah, great stuff. Stanley Marketplace, if you're in Denver, is a fantastic place to go. Just awesome. Great beer, and well worth taking a look at. So I do have a few items I brought. Old friends that I had before that I brought back into my collection that I want to show you fairly quickly here. Here's an original Jesus and Mary Chain Psycho Candy, which is one of my very favorite albums. I really love the way this thing sounds. It's very nice. It has original inner sleeve. Looks cool. Very nice. Very nice, and it's kind of slipped. It's on reprise, so inner sleeve is not in 100% great shape. I'll put another sleeve on that. But this was an original. I saw it on the wall. I got excited, so I bought it, bring it home, put it in Discogs, and find that I already had an original. I just didn't bother checking. I didn't remember having an original, so now I got two. yeah, I'll look over and see which one's the best and trade off the other ones. So, but yeah, fantastic album. Have that twice. This one I bought, I did a thing on Alice Cooper. There's a few Alice Coopers I wanted to bring in. This one I used to have. This was the very first Alice Cooper album I ever bought from the inside, and bought this when I was in college. And I just thought this was just an incredibly good album. I truly enjoyed it. Now, I never had an interest in Alice Cooper. You know, all the theatrics and that just didn't do anything for me. But I thought, you know what? I'm just going to try an Alice Cooper. I'm trying to open this door. There's a door here, and here we go. See, they're escaping the loony bin. So cool packaging. Alice Cooper, obviously in the 70s. You know, they gave him whatever he wanted when it came to packaging. It seems it must have been driving the record companies absolutely insane what he asked for, but he was selling them millions of albums. So what the hey? Better listen to him. But yeah, a lot of people don't like this one as much. But to me, it was just the stories. I mean, about these just people locked up in the loony bin. It's about his trip when he was put in there, and supposedly people that he met, you know, from insane killers to just the nurse Rosetta, that was really, really hot. Rich people that are shoved in there because they can't control themselves. So I still really like this Alice Cooper album. Still one of my favorites. I have the early ones now, but this, I don't know, I just like the stories on this thing. So yeah, I had that. And then I saw this, and it's an original Red Cross, and I believe it's the first album that came out. I have this. I have a repress of it. So did I really need to have this? No, but I like originals. I mean, originals just kind of make me happy. I like to get them if they're in great shape. Big time is the thing. So it was a good price, and it is a cutout. So, you know, it used to be terrible. Now it's just, you know, whatever. So I thought, you know what, I'll just get that. It's a group that I really never, I heard the name, but I've mentioned it before. I thought they were a rap group. So, but Vinyl Richie is one that really, he loves this group and kind of got me turned on to them. And so now I have a number of their albums. So yeah, this is fun. They look kind of, oh boy, psyche and all that on there, don't they? So yeah, thought I'd just bring that back in and have an original of it. Now I can take the repress and trade it in. So there's some old friends that are now back with me once again, and we're enjoying life together, and we're going to get old together and have a great time. So that's what I got for old friends back. So thank you very much for hanging out, doing the record store tour. Appreciate it, and have a great rest of your week, and please join me Sunday for the Early Morning Sunday Show. Bye.